We are a heavy metal band, kind of punk rock, kind of hardcore, just a little bit of everything. Not really a pretentious group of people either. We just like what we like and play what we like. As of right now, I think we're looking at something like August for the release date, but that's not necessarily confirmed yet, but we're just still figuring all that stuff out. Very proud of the record, though. It sounds awesome. It's easily my favorite Enabler record thus far. I find that I write best alone, just kind of how I've always worked. I prefer to come to band practice with something on the table than be at band practice and try to come up with material on the spot. I have never been able to work on the spot like that. Other people's contribution to the band ends up being something, more in bringing it to life and the color within the song. It's like if there's a drum fill or if the drums are written for a song, that's not exactly how it goes. It's just pretty much how it goes, and I think that every member of the band has been able to be themselves within how the song's supposed to go.
I like to stretch mostly and do some hand little exercises, otherwise they start to cramp up. I think it's age or something that it started happening, but that's basically it.
For me, I actually take 10 minutes in a really dank stall, that's usually pretty wet and gross, so that I can change into playing clothes. And then I get to repeat that process later on after the show, which is great, because it's even worse by then.
Playing bass and singing in the band, and the power kept going out, and so once it happened, the third or fourth time, we just kept playing. We would be playing a song, and the power would go out 3 times in a song, and it fucking sucked.
All of mine pertain to amplifiers not working correctly, because I've, figuring out what I do. We've had a couple different second guitar players before, and I decided to be the only guitar player at a certain point, and it's been a lot of trial and error. Just figuring out what amps work right, and then there's also you're playing on backline gear a lot of times, so you never really know what you're doing, and you can't control when electronics decide to fuck up. And that sucks, because there's nothing you can do about it except try to borrow somebody else's amp, and most people don't like to lend out their amps. So, most of that's, for me, is just the amps not working right. The other thing I can say that always sucks as a vocalist is when something's not grounded on stage, and especially for people who play guitar and sing in bands, and getting shocked the entire set, and then no one in the audience knows you're getting shocked, and then you can't perform right as a vocalist, and they might think that you're not doing something correctly, but you're actually getting electrocuted the whole fucking time you're singing. That sucks.
As a drummer, shit happens, and sometimes even something as simple as a wing nut can really ruin your day. But I think my worst gear fail story was my shoes in Illinois when I fell down a flight of stairs on tour.
Madonna, Immaculate Collection. I fucking love that shit.
Michael Jackson or Morrissey, any of that. I'm into a lot of pop stuff too.
The amount of hair metal and 80s stuff I have on my phone. People showing up.
I was selling merch for a band I won't name, and we had to get a hotel room, and one of the members liked to bring girls to the hotel rooms or the van or whatever, and we were all watching television, and we hear something from the bathroom, and it is this this guy having sex with a girl that he just met in the bathroom, which is whatever. But the funny part was, we all kind of got quiet because it was pretty entertaining, and she said, "Oh, you're not going in there." And we lost it, and then they stopped because they knew we were listening.